And welcome back to Ozarks Live. I am lucky enough to be talking with Mark Truby from Nixa Community Foundation and Jackie Barger from the Children's Smile Center. Guys, it's so great to have you here today.
Thank you.
So we're talking about the Nixa Community Foundation, but this is a branch of the Community Foundation of the Ozarks.
Yes.
So let's start there. What is the Community Foundation of the Ozarks?
So the Community Foundation of the Ozarks was actually established in 1973. It's an organizational foundation, and they really hone in on community betterment, grant making, leadership, philanthropy, and they really garner a lot of the community partnerships and networking opportunities that really divide and conquer throughout the community. And I would say their major areas of emphasis are food, shelter, taking care of the homeless, crisis management. COVID was a big one this year where the crisis hit, and they really went above and beyond with additional funding and additional grants going throughout the community, so it really trickled down in a prominent way.
Yeah, so now you are a branch of this,
Yes.
so you're specifically from the Nixa Community
Yes.
Foundation, but that means that there's a lot of other branches in our community.
Many of
as
them,
well.
but we are very proud in Nixa to say we were the very first. In
I didn't know that.
1993,
Okay.
we were established as the very first affiliate, so we're very proud of that. And yes, it's we take care of what's in our backyard of Nixa and also our surrounding area. But a lot of our emphasis comes with grants when it comes to Lisa These, when it comes to the Smile Center, and we're very proud of what we do in Nixa.
Yeah, and so you are a nonprofit, but
Yes.
then you also give to nonprofits, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So
And-
how does this whole grant cycle work?
Well, we are board-driven, so we're a volunteer board-driven
Okay.
a community foundation. And the grant process, you apply once a year. So our grant round comes through October, about mid-October every year, and we receive a lot of grants. This year, more than any. There was a lot of need out there. And I'm also on the grant committee, so the grant committee will get together after the grants come in. We sit down, have our little powwow, and distribute the monies as we see fit throughout the community. A lot of demand, a lot of need, and we really pick and choose wisely.
Right. Now, you know, when people want to donate to you,
Yes.
tell me about that.
Well, the donation, you can go right on the CFO website or Nixa Community Foundation website, and you can donate directly to us. We have a general fund. We have a brick and mortar fund. A lot of our general monies will go to community betterment, economic development opportunities. But we also are a place if you would like to park your fund. So, for example, this last year when Dr. Kleinsmith retired from Nixa Schools, they did a major fundraiser, and we have the Stephen Kleinsmith Fund parked at the Nixa Community Foundation now. So really where the magic happens is once a year when we pool the money together, the interest off those funds, that is the money that goes throughout the community. So ballpark-ish, we have about $50,000 in grants that goes out, you know, roughly to 25, 30 different grant recipients, and we love to spread the wealth through the diversity through the community.
Okay, and tell me what the Legacy Society is.
Legacy, yes, I'm on it. I'm proud to be on it. We really emphasize our board members and our advisory board members to be on it, and it's really more of a bequest. In the time, if you were to pass, or any time really throughout your life, whether it's your will, 401k, IRA, you could just donate, you know, a general cash donation to the Legacy Society, and it's just an awesome living, breathing opportunity to set things in motion.
Okay, so Jackie, you're from the Children's Smile Center.
Yes.
You were a grant recipient this year.
Yes.
So tell us, like, exactly what you're going to do with those funds.
You bet. We received a grant of about $2,600 to help us with some x-ray equipment. Now, that sounds kind of boring, but when you think about it, it's crucial to what we do. We provide dental care for thousands of children from a 6-county area, but every year we're taking care of at least 1,000 kids that have a Nixa address. So we have 3 clinic locations in Ozark, Aurora, and Branson West. But for the purpose of this grant, we were talking to Nixa people about Nixa money for Nixa grants to take care of the needy from Nixa. And every year we have, like I say, 1,000 patients in our dental clinics that have a Nixa address. So we're directly helping Nixa school children by providing a dental clinic for them to have a place to go to the dentist. The Smile Center does not receive enough funds from Medicaid, which is for low-income children in Missouri. Medicaid doesn't pay the whole bill. So we depend on grants like from the Nixa Community Foundation every year to make ends meet and to provide capital investment and equipment that we need.
That's wonderful. We just have a few seconds left here. So if people want to get more information about the foundation, Community Foundation of the Ozarks, what's the website for that?
www.cfo.org is the big banner of Community Foundation of the Ozarks, and there's also an affiliate header. You can click on the affiliates, and you can go directly to Nixa Community Foundation or search others. So right off the website, and once you click on Nixa Community Foundation, you can donate directly if you wish to do so.
This is wonderful, and I love that you're an example of what that money is going to and how widely used it is and needed needed right now.
It is.
We're grateful.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us today. So up next, we're checking back with Joy at the Drive to Save Lives kickoff event, and you don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.